anterior, okay? So with anterior, correct working in, so palm grasp my mirror, I would retract lips. Correct working in means that I am going to, so I'm 8 to 9 o'clock positioning, palm's going to be up. Correct working in, tell me about the correct working in.
It needs to be to the back.
So I can have,
Shank needs to be to the back.
Shank can be to the back is one way. So if I'm going away from me, I can do point to the back of the mouth because it's going to be 6 to 11. So I can use that, but I can also use bend towards the tooth that's flat. You right with me on that? This is what incorrect looks like. My tip needs to be pointing in the direction that I go. So I'm going away from me as a clinician. This is the right-handed technique, and I'll show the left as well because I'm going to leave my friend out. So tip is pointing away from me, and it's incorrect because the bend is pointing towards the ceiling. Everybody with me on that? Okay. So as I said, my pinky is never going to touch. I've got those little fingers. So if I'm going to do tooth number 9 so everybody can see. So notice I said the fingers need to touch somewhere. I've got a space here, but that's still okay because they're still touching. So fulcrum needs to be 1 to 4 teeth from the area you're working on. I could be right next to it or further away depending on my finger length. You just can't be on the same tooth. That's line of fire. And you'll hear us say, hey, you're in the line of fire. That means I'm trying to instrument the same tooth that I'm working on. All right. So middle of the tooth, because the tooth is split in half. All right. Get ready zone is in the middle of the tooth here as well. So midline, middle of the tooth, get ready zone. Notice how my handle is lined up with the tooth as well because I'm on the anterior. When I do this, I've got a soft C, so I don't want to be gripping my instrument. We're using an assessment stroke, which is very light. So assessment stroke, when I go to insert, I'm using a wrist, so I'm not forcing my instrument with my fingers. Lightly insert, only using 1 to 2 millimeters, which is my tip third. This here is incorrect. So if I go here, notice that you want to have that adaptation, tip third. So insert, in, up, roll. In, up, roll. In, up, roll. In, up, roll. The roll is happening between my index and thumb. You better with me on that? I'm going to keep going. In, up, roll. In, up, roll. Because I have to get underneath my contact. Come out. Questions? Now, you don't have to say in, up, roll. I like to teach it that way because it helps you assess subgingival, supra, roll. Sub, up to my supra area, roll. And I maintain adaptation with my roll each time. In, up, and notice the in and up is with the wrist. In, up, roll. That's what the roll looks like. It's a slight roll. So not rolling so much that I'm this way. It's a in, up, and I'm rolling to maintain adaptation around the curvature of the tooth.
So you're not really going against the inner dental papilla at all, right?
You're not. And that's what the roll is doing to help you maintain adaptation with the 1 to 2 millimeters of the side of the tip against the tooth and to stay away from the actual gingiva and the papilla. Okay? I'm going to do the next tooth, but I'm going to turn my patient towards me, asking the patient, not telling them though. Is she okay?
She's working the nose.
Okay. So I look down to make sure I've got a neutral wrist. All right. Get ready zone. midline, middle third. This helps me check my adaptation before I insert. In, up, roll, in, up, roll, in, up, roll, in, up, roll, underneath the contact, in, up, roll, in, up, roll. Come out.
So when you first insert, is it like a glide on the tooth, or do you
You're
go hard
gliding.
into it? So
That's
you
it.
don't-
You're gliding. See how I use my wrist to push it in? I'm not forcing it. If my tip, the side of the tip is not adapted, what happens is it hits right into that gingiva. That's the incorrect way. Okay? Gotta have a stable fulcrum as well, because if not, then you end up this way. All right? That's towards. And I would do from 6 to 11, and then I would turn around and come back this direction. Okay? So when I'm here, and if I'm setting this way, do I look like I'm neutral?
No.
Nope. What do you think I can change?
Your chair position.
Yep. So I can change my chair position, right? Now I can go from there to here. And I can also change my patient. So I can go here, or I can go back here and just go in this direction here. Middle third, midline, and up, roll, 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 and up, roll. Come out. And I'm gonna come all the way around.
Sorry,
Is that
it's
my
stomach?
I'm like, maybe mine. Let's show you on the lingual area. I'll show you in the mandible here. I thought it was mine. Okay, so mandible, same thing, teeth are in halves. You have the surfaces towards, the surfaces away. Okay, you start on your canine. So correct working end, do I have a correct working end? I'm gonna change my light as well. So this, I need the mirror. Why do I need my mirror here?
Indirect vision.
Correct, retract the tongue as well. So retracting the tongue and it illuminates. You see how it's adding extra light? That's illumination. Okay? So correct working end.
Let's see the chain.
So we want to hold the instrument, how we're going to use it to double check the correct working end. I've got a modified pen grass and a fulcrum.
So for the anterior mandibular, we just put it horizontal as well to check the shank, or we put it between the premolars?
You're actually going to place it on the tooth in the middle third to check it for anterior. That's a great question. Okay? Yep, it's correct. This is what incorrect looks like. So I'm going surfaces away from my original start position, which is over here, right? So this is surfaces away,
Oh, no.
okay? So I'm gonna put my point away from me again. So now, that's the incorrect working end. You see how the bend raises off of the tooth? Everybody see that? Can you guys see behind me? Everybody see? Okay. So on the anterior, on the facial, is this correct or incorrect? If I'm going away from me, would this be correct or incorrect? So you've got a couple of ways you can determine.
Yeah, correct, because the bend is going back.
Yeah, bend flat on the tooth. The bend can go towards the back of the mouth, or it can wrap around. You have three
I don't
options.
see this, but I see this that's going toward the back of the mouth.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is what incorrect looks like.
Yeah, it's bending like outwards.
Mm-hmm. And when I go, see how it's gonna hit right into the gingiva? So that's incorrect. So I want to show you. So in order to do the correct, that's where I have to flip. So anterior, we flip to go from one side to the next, okay? So I'm gonna show you on the lingual. All right, so middle third, midline, and up, roll, and up, roll, and up, roll, and up, roll, and up, roll. It's a shorter distance because the teeth are smaller. And just come out. If I want to go the other direction, I've got to flip. Do I need to do anything else?
Check the curve.
Okay.
I see it. No, the tip. Oh, I can see some.
Is that the correct working end now? To go surfaces towards you?
So the tip is going this way, but
Uh-huh.
this is going. No, not toward the back of the mouth.
So I'm going in the towards direction.
That would be that way for right.
To-
Yeah. So
Toward.
It's right.
Towards this way.
That's right. But no, that's my confusion.
Because the
It
bar
looks
is.
curved to the outside.
So
The
towards you is here. What needs to change? Me. So that's
Yeah.
what's confusing. I'm in the wrong position.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got to change. Now let me put it back. Okay,
Oh, we gotta move the light too, so you can see.
that's it. So the goal is everything has to move. Okay, so I'm going to adjust my patient a little bit so that I'm not cramped up. So get yourself comfortable. Okay, notice in this position, it's like I'm tucked. I can change my fulcrum position. Now, do I have the correct working end?
Yeah.
So
even
see the
curve
difference?
is toward the back.
So I had to make a lot of adjustments. First, get me in the correct position. So it's me, my patient, my equipment. Everybody with me on that? Because everything was off. I was like, wait a minute, you don't look right. Patient doesn't look right. Your
Yeah.
equipment is all over the place. So now we got the correct working end, and we had it from the beginning, but I was off.
Would you lift up their headrest when you move them down to the mandibular teeth?
So in this case, the patient can lower their chin. There was no need for the headrest to move. They just can lower their chin
Okay.
to assist me. Your typodont doesn't do all that. So I needed to move anyway, though, from the beginning. Does that help you? Okay. So technique, in, up, roll, in, up, roll, in, up, roll, in, up, roll, in, up, roll. Come out. And also to notate in this particular area, I'm using indirect vision. So surfaces away, I'm in the rear, and I illuminate it, and it was direct vision. Surfaces towards you in the mandible, you've got to change, and you've got to indirect vision.